What's good, homies? Yes, I'm indoors right now, so I look like a tool bag, so I'm gonna take off the glasses. As I've already told you guys, and a lot of you who watch my videos also know, because you can relate, we're from the city. And if you're not from the city, then you're gonna relate in a second. You're gonna just relate. I feel like I missed out on a lot during my childhood because, you know, I watched a lot of movies growing up, and a lot of them take place in like suburban areas. And they would have party scenes, and I'm like, I've never got to do any of those things. And so I figured it's because I'm from New York. But then I started to like wonder, like, are these things really real? Or do they only happen in suburban movies? But I have a lot of family in Albany, so apparently these things are real. So I would like to call this suburban urban myths. The first one I want to talk about is 7 Minutes in Heaven. 7 Minutes in Heaven, like, have any of you actually played that? And my chubby self has always been chubby. So where did you expect me to fit inside of a closet and like do things with another human being? The concept of 7 minutes in heaven. First off, what if you get thrown in there with someone you don't like? So it's 7 minutes in hell. That's not fun. And like, what if you're claustrophobic? What if you're claustrophobic? What happens then? It's 7 minutes of panic. Like, you could be with the man of your dreams, but if you're claustrophobic, that's gonna be a problem. Like, hey, you, is it me, or is it getting, is the room kind of getting smaller? That doesn't sound like heaven, does it? Or like, me and my chubby self, I'm gonna have to squeeze in there. I'm gonna be like, hey, so do you want to make out? Like, how awkward is it to know that your friends are right behind that door, like, ew, oh my god, I think they're kissing. Are they making out? Oh my god, they're making out. You guys are corny for that. That's corny. How you're just to await your next turn. And then who's keeping count? Like, oops, it's been 7 minutes. Better get them out. Like, my next one is spin the bottle. I wish that I would have done spin the bottle growing up, because then maybe I wouldn't be so single right now, because I would have had plenty of opportunity to make out with people, because all I had to do was spin a bottle. Spin a bottle is not, is it a thing? Is that really a thing? Like, and like, at what age do you do this? Like, did you do it in high school and middle school? Like, when was it appropriate to spin the bottle and like hopefully make out with someone? Because like, I don't like to take chances like that, because what if I have to make out with someone ugly? I mean, like, everyone's beautiful, but like, alright, not everyone's beautiful. You know, there's ugly people out there, like, externally and internally. Like, I don't want to make out with someone who's like ugly inside, no matter how hot they are. Am I lying right now? Yeah, no, if you're a piece of crap, I don't want to make out with you. What if like one of them already has a boyfriend and like you're friends with their significant other? You know what I'm saying? And like you're like, do I have a bottle here? Okay, let's pretend this makeup bag's a bottle. You're like, shh, and it lands on like the guy, like on your friend's boyfriend, and you have to look at your friend and you're like, so sorry. Like, what? The next one is pool games. Alright, so if you're from like a city, you will not be able to relate to this. Because I'm blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. I had nothing to do with it. I'm so sorry. Because I have family like upstate, we have a pool. Like oh my god, I claim that pool now. Anyway, I have family upstate, so they have pools or whatever. And so I've been able to partake in this, but I know a lot of people who haven't. Because if you're from the city and you're trying to do this in a public pool, you will get kicked out. Like, and then you won't have fun in the pool anymore. Chicken. Have you ever played chicken? Chicken was a bad one. Like I said, I've always been the chubby one, so I always had to be the one with like someone's like resting like their like penis and vagina like right here on the back of my head. That was always really awkward. Because I was always the bottom one because I was heavy, so like nobody was gonna carry me on their shoulders. That wasn't fun. And that you like, okay, so if you don't know what chicken is like when you like so pretend my fingers are people. So this is one person, and one person's on the bottom. Then another person climbs on top of them, right? Person climbs on top of them, but if the same thing is happening to another, like, so there's 4 against 4. Stay with me. So you're like this and the other couple's like this, right? And as the bottom person, your main thing is to make sure that your top person doesn't fall off, right? So you want to make sure that you're holding them with all your might, and like when they start tilting, you try to tilt them in the right way, right? But the top person gets to have all the fun because they, with the other top person, they're like pushing each other and trying to like make each other like fall off and stuff, and that's fun. But you just have to stand there. Like, that's not fun. That's not fun. God, you skinny people have all the fun. Marco Polo. I guess you could play this in a public pool, but like you're gonna end up grabbing up on someone. So I don't know if you want to take your chances. But if you don't know what Marco Polo is one person, it's kind of like tag in the pool, but the person who's Marco has to close their eyes and try to grab touch someone so they could be it. So your eyes are closed. The only way that you can find them is by saying Marco, and then the other people have to go Polo, right? So you're like Marco, and they're like Polo, and so yeah, finally you get someone, right? The problem with that, you can't do that in a public pool because you're gonna end up grabbing some ratchet person, and then be like, yo, what the heck, get off of me, and you're like, yo, chill, boy, I was trying to. You're like, whoa, chill, boy, I was just trying to have some friends. I am usually trying to have some friends, but you're like, wait, chill, boy, I was just trying to have some fun with my friends. Please don't hurt me. And they'd be like, aight, just don't touch me again. You'd be like, you got it, sir. This is one story. So, when I was younger, I used to be at my Uncle David's house all the time, and I would always play this with my cousins, Gabby, Danny, and then I think sometimes they would bring like their neighbors or whatever, right? But this particular time, it was just me, Gabby, and Danny, right? We were playing Marco Polo, and my whale self. I was Marco, and then so their pool was an above ground pool, and it wasn't like too big. It was like a decent size, but it wasn't huge or anything. So I was like Marco, and they said Polo. But I swore, so I'm at the corner of the pool, but I didn't know that. So I swore from everything, and like they were all the way over here. So I'm here, they're there, and they were like, Polo. But I swear to everything, I thought it was coming from over here. Mind you, the pool stops right here. So my whale self went, I was like, I've never hit myself so hard in the head. I think I might have actually got a nosebleed or concussion. Either a nosebleed or concussion. Something good didn't happen from that. But never have I ever. I have played Never Have I Ever in the city. But the problem with playing Never Have I Ever is that never have I ever done anything in life. So I'd be like, so we would always do the 10 fingers. So a person would be like, never have I ever made out with a random stranger at a party. Everyone would be like, me, I'd be like, never have I ever swam across the ocean. Everyone would be like, oh my god, remember that one time? And I'd be like, or they'd be like, never have I ever done anal. And then be like, oopsies. Me, I'd be like, you learn a lot about people by playing Never Have I Ever. And oh, I hate the people that take forever. They're like, never have I ever. Hold up, I'm trying to think of a good one. Never have I ever breathed air. Oh, good one, right? And I'm like, me too. I breathe. So never have I ever. That does happen in the city, but it's not as fun. Because, okay, so I've played it in the city with my friends before, but I've also played it in like a suburban place, and this is the difference with the city. So I'm gonna do this side for the city and this side for suburbia. They'd be like, never have I ever ran through a fire hydrant. And every ghetto person named mama be like, because that's what the life is about in the hood. And then in suburbia, they'll be like, never have I ever called my mom the B word. And then the white people be like, oopsies, me, I did that. And then, never have I ever cursed my teacher out. Like, well, she got what she was looking for. Am I right? Can I get an amen? Amen. Never have I ever smoked crack. And then be like, oopsies! That's what I do when my mom's at home. I'm telling you, suburban people, they bored, so they be doing the craziest things. So my last one is manhunt. I guess people in the city do play manhunt when they're trying to run away from the cops, but I don't know if that really counts. But manhunt is basically like hide and go seek, but like more extreme, I guess. I don't know if there's teams. Is it still like one person? Me and my chubby self did not like to play this game because people like to go hardcore and like be like, alright, so we're gonna run back here, and then when we see them come, we're gonna keep on running. I'm like, how about we just find a really good hiding spot and just wait there? We'll just wait there. Because I don't really want to run. I'm not a runner. I don't like to do that type of stuff, and people in the suburbs like to be athletic. No, thank you. They would go hardcore, like they would start like hauling. It was. I don't play with people from the suburbs. Like people from the suburbs, they would survive in a zombie apocalypse. Me, I would probably kill myself just to avoid the situation. But yeah, no. But in the city, if you play manhunt, you're not really playing manhunt. You playing, I'm trying to hide myself from like my crazy ex-boyfriend or from the cops because they're looking for me. So that's the difference between, I guess that's the difference between the city and the suburbs, like just in general, because in the suburbs you're playing just to have fun. In the city you're playing for your life. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna end. Thank you guys so much for watching. So if you could just share this video with your moms, your pops, your grandpops, your other grandma's cousins, so they can share it with their cousins and everyone else they know. So if you could like this video, that'd be great. But if you could also comment like some other things, like if you're from the city, if you can comment some other suburban things that you feel like you missed out on. And if you're from the suburbs, what do you feel like you missed out on because you didn't grow up in the city? So anyway, thank you so much. What am I doing? I straightened my hair and I don't know how to act. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Stay cute.